trying to record. People are doing fireworks. Why are they doing fireworks? It's May 1st. Hey, what's up everybody? I am Lizzy Murphy, and today's video I'm showing you all how and why I batch my content. Okay, so first we're going to talk about the why. Now, I've seen a ton of YouTube videos talking about how these specific people go about recording content for their YouTube, for social, for everything in between. And everybody is different. So one thing that you have to remember is the method that I'm telling you that I do this, that how I go about doing this for me is for me alone. It may be different for you. Something that works for me may not necessarily work for you. So got that out of the way. So let's get into why I batch my content. So for me, it is just a whole lot easier for me to pick one day out of the week where I just go and I just record everything on that day. I record 2 YouTube videos and I record between 2 and 4 TikToks and then save it to my draft. And then I take about 7 pictures, between 5 and 7 pictures for my Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. So why do I do this? It just is a whole lot easier for me to do it all in one day than it is to, okay, Monday is record YouTube video day. Tuesday is record TikToks day. Wednesday is take pictures day, etc., etc. It's just a whole lot easier for me to have one day where I do everything. And then for me, I do all of that on Saturday. On Sunday is when it's just editing day for me. It's where I edit everything. If like anything needs to be edited at all, that is when I do it. I also write, edit, and schedule 2 blog posts on Sunday as well that goes up every single Monday. So it is a lot of chaos over the weekend, but I don't know why I have done this method for 2 weeks in a row right now. And as of right now, I'm recording it. When I post this, it'll be more. But as it stands right now, it is amazing. I love it. And it is a fantastic way for me to make sure that I do everything I gotta do, and it just makes everything a whole lot easier. Okay, so how I go about it. I did talk about how I go about it, but I'm gonna go a little bit more in depth. So with YouTube, I actually have a notebook filled out with about 20 or 30 YouTube videos, just the titles. I know what I mean by just the titles. I know what I want from the video. I know where I want the video to go. I know the beginning, the middle, and the end. I know everything about the video just by the title because I think about it beforehand. And so I think about it beforehand and then I put the title down and I'm like, okay, I know where I want this to go. Just like this video that I am recording right now, I know exactly where I want it to go. So I grabbed this notebook and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go through with this and see which video I feel like doing. And you know, sometimes I'll feel like doing the ones that are a little bit more in depth, or I'll feel like doing one that is not as in depth, like this one. The clips that you have been seeing are ones from my past videos, actually. And I just put them in there, put them in B-roll, and it works out. So it is a lot easier. So yeah, that is how I go about doing YouTube. Now, TikToks. TikToks are a little bit different, I could say, from YouTube itself, because it is a lot. In some ways it is easier to do than YouTube, but in other ways it is a little tougher because with TikToks, I read somewhere that if you have the TikToks between 7 and 15 seconds long, it helps with engagement and views and stuff like that. So, I don't know, I'm trying it out for about a month, seeing if it'll work. So far it's been doing pretty well. So, but yeah, but that's where like the tough part, but that's where the tough part comes in, because when you're doing it in that short amount of time, you still want it to be entertaining and fun. So you have to come up with a way that you do it and that it's still entertaining and fun and just a good TikTok to watch, but you also don't want to feel like being rushed. So what I do in terms of TikToks, like I said, every single Saturday I film between 2 and 4, but I then write down all of my ideas in a separate notebook. I have notebooks for every single entertainment video aspect of this. I have it for YouTube videos on here, I have it for TikToks, And I have it for, you all know this, but I also stream on Twitch. I also have a TikTok for it as well. So I have a completely separate notebook for that specific TikTok as well. So, but yeah, and then I post one TikTok every single day. So that is 7 TikToks a week. And right now, as it is right now in my drafts, I have 17 in my draft. So if I post 7 in a week, that means I'll have 10 left. And then on Saturday, I am recording 2 to 4 more. And I just love that because then I am still, recycling, and I'm still making more to where I don't run it out, to where I don't have to, oh, it's Tuesday and I don't have a TikTok in my drafts. That stinks. So, with pictures now, I don't really have anything like that. I don't have anything planned with pictures. I just gotta do what I feel like doing. If I feel like doing a flat layout of like books, or do I feel like doing a picture of me, I have some, I have some in my phone to where I can just post it if I want to. But I also, every single Saturday, because I'm already, my hair's done, my makeup's done, I'm all ready, I go ahead and take pictures of myself so I can have them for me to post onto social media or post to my stories or something like that. Or if I just want one, like on the fly, if I want to post something. Like if something happens and I wanted to show me, but I look like crud, so I already have a picture of myself in my phone for me to use. So, and I also don't like to duplicate pictures in my stories and in my feed on my Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. So whatever ones I use, I always make sure I delete them right after I'm done, because I don't want to reuse them. I will in some cases, especially if it was like my older pictures, I will reuse those, because if they were from 5 years ago, you aren't going to go down my timeline and try to find them. At least I hope you don't, because those are bad. So why should you batch your content? It makes it a whole heck of a lot easier to just batch it and just know exactly what you are doing. It just makes it a whole lot easier, and it just makes it where, okay, one set day that I have to do everything, that I have to do all of this, and it just makes it a whole lot easier to do it. And like I said at the beginning, what works for me might not work for you, so I would recommend trying this at least for about a month. Just give it a month and see how you do. Just trust me, it works, and it works really well for me, and it could work for you. I hope you all enjoyed this video. All of my links to my social media are down below if you want. Be sure to check the description box, because I have a lot of interesting stuff down there. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave it a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye, everybody.